What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk a little bit today about the two videos I did yesterday about Preston Hemphill and the situation with the Tyre Nichols case. Now, the news done already hit that Hemphill is going to turn state's evidence, or whatever you want to call it, and work for the prosecution and testify against his former police officers, the Scorpion 5, in defense of the Tyre Nichols family and what's quote unquote considered the right thing to do. But I want to be honest with you. This whole thing smells funny to me. And I'm not saying anything about, Tyre Nichols' family, but I really want to sit here and talk to you about some stuff. But before I get into that, I'm going to say something real quick. Man, you can say what you want. I got the best subscribers and commentators, people that leave comments on YouTube, man. So y'all got to give yourself a round of applause. I'm going to shout out two people today. The first person is my man, Amp Easy. Amp Easy sent me a very, very good comment yesterday, and I'll post it up here. You guys can check it out. I hope it's big enough to read. And it explained a lot, and it's a lot of stuff I missed, from my perspective of talking about the Tyre Nichols case. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. And Amp Easy, man, I appreciate it. I like you guys commenting. It opens up a whole different, realm of communication. You guys talk amongst yourselves, and it brings new ideas and new thoughts and avenues of thought to life. So I appreciate that. So shout out to Amp Easy. The second person I want to shout out, now this person been with me for a while. This is John Goins. John Goins is closer to my age, a little bit older than me. John Goins also left a comment. You can check it out up here. And his comment made sense too. And I'll address that comment, near the end of the video. But yeah, guys, let me jump in this real quick. I think I know why Preston Hemphill agreed to testify. And I think they had that offer on the table for him for the longest time, and he was teetering it. Because think about it. If they cleared him of all wrongdoing, right, he has no reason to even be involved. Think about it. Like I said, nobody does something for nothing. If you exonerated me from all wrongdoing, I lost my job, I get to live my life, the last thing I want to do is go in a courtroom and point the finger at people I know. Makes sense, right? Of course it does. Listen, this is why I think he did it. And I really want you to think about this, because after I seen Amp Easy's comment, it made me think, I was in the car on my way home. I'm like, man, something's off. So I'm going to get into that. But check it out. Listen, this is the first thing. I think the cooperation was new. I think in the beginning, Hemphill was just trying to fade into obscurity. He wasn't saying nothing. He wasn't talking about it. This is what I think made him change his mind. Remember, I did the video, what was it, almost a month ago, about the big civil suit that was the family was pressing against the city of Memphis, and it named top people. Remember, the main people on that thing was who? C.J. Davis, Preston Hemphill, Dwayne Smith, Lieutenant Dwayne Smith, the field lieutenant that was out there that didn't do anything, the EMTs. Remember, they sat around while Tyre Nichols was suffering. All of these people plus other officers not named was on that lawsuit. He trying to get out of that lawsuit. So I think that was remember I said they had to offer him something grand. So I'm like, what could they have offered him? That's what I think it was. Because think about it. The family sues, right? He helps the prosecution, therefore helping the family, siding with the family. Things are forgiven if this goes to trial, or he gives a statement where it forces them not to go to trial. Because by this time now, it's all out. They know what he's doing, right? That's what I think it was. I think that was the big thing. Hey, such and such. Now, I don't know if they recertify them or whatever, or do something under the table. But the big thing is that I think that family, that civil suit, he didn't want no parts of that. And he was like, okay, take the civil suit off. Because you got to remember, when you're getting sued, they can put liens on your house, on your property, on your bank account. That's the big one, your bank account. He'll never make money. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's big for him. He had to get out of that. He had to work some kind of way. And he couldn't just say, I don't want to be in it. He has to help the family. How can you sue somebody that's helping you? See how it makes sense? That's what I think. And I'm more than sure that's what it is. I guarantee you that civil suit is dropped against him. Here's another thing. And Amp Easy, man, he opened my mind. So shout out, Amp, again. They want to keep higher-ups from taking a stand if this thing went to trial. They don't want it to go to trial. Guys, I'm telling you right now, no matter what, this thing is not going to go to trial. Because, man, think about this. They want to keep the higher-ups off the stand. Namely who? Lieutenant Dwayne Smith, C.J. Davis. That's the big one. Because remember, all the stuff in her past and the cross-examination is going to look bad. They don't want to have her up there. The mayor can't protect her if she called in the court. Dwayne Smith, you were standing there. Why you ain't take charge? Why you didn't render aid? You seen he was bad off? You see he couldn't move? He didn't even have handcuffs on. They beat him real bad. Why you ain't asked no questions? They don't want no parts of it. They don't want that going to court. They don't want that. Think about it. It's too many holes in the story, and they big holes big enough for you to walk through where they demand an answer and you can't give one, even though the answers are common sense. They want to end this quickly. They do. Another thing. This is all Amp Easy. Amp Easy said this too. The prosecution is relishing and looking good, like they really got justice for Tyre Nichols. And I believe that. And I'm going to tell you why. Remember yesterday we was talking in the story? If some of y'all went and looked at that, press conference that I had in the first video I did yesterday in the description box, if you go and look, they said stuff that had me scratching my head. Oh, Preston Hemphill arrived later on the scene. Tyre Nichols was already at the car. No, he wasn't. No, he was not. I saw the whole video. A lot of y'all saw it. He wasn't. What are you talking about? He got out at the time they were trying to tell him to get out. Remember? So they said that, and they said, oh, just further. Then he was trying to run to an open door of a police car. When the hell was that? When the hell was that? I don't remember seeing that. Any of you guys remember seeing that? That's why Hemphill tased him. That's some funny stuff right there. It didn't cause him to run. What? He never chased him. Yes, he did. Now, this is the prosecution saying this. Like, this is why I think they think the public is stupid. They think stuff come out in the news. People look at it that one time, and then over time, they can say whatever they want because the person's not remembering in their subconscious of what they really saw because they didn't see enough repetition of it. When he was saying it, I was laughing like, is he serious? I thought they were playing. So he told 3 damn lies on a man to get the man off, telling to the public. And I'm like, just to make him look good. And it's like, that's why I said they'll say whatever they want to say to make it look like, hey, we did what we could. We got justice for Tyre. We're bringing these criminals justice. Just as I told you, they are going to, no pun intended, hang these dudes. The city of Memphis going to smoke them. C.J. Davis escaping all accountability. Dwayne Smith, all accountability. My man, John Goins said this. Here's his comment. Now I'm gonna tell you something. John is my man. John cracked me up. You can tell when somebody older, they call you by your first name, Stock. He said, listen, Stock Market Steve. He called my whole name. He didn't say Steve. John, you okay with me? I'm only teasing you. Man, that was funny. when I seen that, I was like, okay, something's gonna happen. But he brought up their ages, you know, from 30 something to 24 years old. And it's like, you know, me personally, when you're 24 years old, you still fight something wrong with you. You know, back in the day, that was weird. Nowadays, everybody just wild and crazy. But think about that. You're 30 and 24 years old in your 30s and late 20s. That should be out of you. And it's like they going around beating up kids, attacking, you know, and doing stuff to women all under the badge. Come on. Some of the stories, they running around grabbing people out the car. Shut up. The way they talk to Tyre Nichols, beating on him and stuff like that was common thugs. Embarrassing. They too old for that. You know what I mean? I mean, why did you really become a police officer? I want somebody to really sit down and talk with them and be like, yo, what was the reason why you wanted to be a cop? I guarantee you wouldn't have been something about to uphold the public trust. You know, the normal stuff that they say. Anyway, I think Hemphill's going to go into obscurity. This trial of this thing will go through. And in a few years, people forget about it. Honestly, they will. Because it'll be something new. Another abuse case where somebody's getting beat up by cops or something else to take its place. Misery loves company and controversy sells, and it'll be something else controversial. But guys, man, as always, leave me a comment. Tell me if what I said made sense. A lot of this didn't come from me. It came from my man Amp Easy and John Goins. You know, I'm going to give the respect to the subscribers. But it really made a good, you know, talking point and something to share with the rest of the community. So salute to you two brothers for bringing that up. But, man, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Just think about it. Leave me some comments. Tell me what you think, you know, about the video, what I just said. And we all know it's not right that, you know, Preston Hemphill is not going to face prosecution. But if they got to do this to make the family, you know, feel better, it is what it is. Who am I? I'm an outsider. You know, but these just the games the justice system plays. So it ain't nothing really shocking about it. But like I said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for listening as always. Take care.